What's up, everybody? This is Stephen Palomino with my mdf3 week 3 video review, terms 1410. I'm going to go ahead and show off the app really quick here, and then go into the code. Just following the rubric here, I'm going to go ahead and show off a few things in the app and then go straight through the rubric. So I'm going to go ahead and add something else. Milk. Large. Oh, why not? Save that. You can go ahead and click it, and also it'll update right here on the home screen, as well as just create something here, and it shows up here and also on the home screen. I did have a bug where it wasn't showing up on the application if you create it from the widget, so I did fix that. Anyway, other than that, if you delete it and then add it again, all the data is still there, and it's updated. So let's go ahead and go into the code real quick. Application is structured. Got the rubric over here to the side. Structure of the code, I believe, is pretty efficient. I've gone through and tried to make everything kind of as obvious as possible. Add coffee, the methods that are very easy to understand. So everything is very obvious, and all my methods are clean and spaced out and easy to read. Next thing, widget uses a collection view to show data on the home screen. Data is always kept up to date with changes made in the application. User has the ability to click on a collection item to view the details within the application, or click on the control button to open a form to add a new data. So I did show that. You can click something on the widget and it'll open up. Next thing, with the receiver widget, update stays up to date with data added from within the app automatically. So that does as well. Everything updates back and forth in both places. Next thing, application displays a list of data upon app launch. User can click on the add button to be taken to the form to save data to the list. User can also click on the list item to view the details on the list item in a separate detail view or activity. Again, everything still works there. Lastly, with data storage, application data is user entered and saved out to file using a collection of serializable objects. Data persists between app launches. Data also shows up properly if the application widget is added, removed, and re-added to the home screen. So again, everything is persisted as it's supposed to. I'm going to go through the actual files now. Something I did regret is I went through the whole CRUD app and then did the template that Android Studio had, and ended up naming things kind of weirdly, like my provider's name is new app widget. So that did throw me off a little bit, and ended up last good chunk of hours was because of one small name here that I wasn't updating, so the whole update didn't work. And so anyway, pretty basic here on the provider. Just setting up the intents, the pending intents, getting broadcasts. So for the view, when you hit when you actually hit an item, or when you hit the create button, then that's filtered down here and the get action appropriately. Next on the view factory, not too much. Just make sure the everything gets loaded up from the file, and then put in the array that's then passed out per item into an object, and then set up here on the title of the widget from the actual object. Alright, and then of course the data set changed. Make sure everything's getting updated. Lastly, I guess the activity would be the next big thing. I made a update widget method that would just be called in several places, just to make sure everything was up to date and nothing fell behind. fragment is also created and kind of refreshed so that everything stays up to date there. That's pretty much it. Everything else was a basic CRUD app. I didn't have too much trouble with the widget itself. The biggest chunk of time was spent on update, which I did end up doing right, but it was just like I said, it was a small word that I'd mixed up because of the template. So next time, name things well. That's pretty much it. Again, my name is Stephen Palomino, and this has been my MDF3 Week 3 video review. Thanks for watching.